Hello again, Keith Walker, member of DPAC here again. Just want to talk about something I don't think is mentioned enough. Hate crime against disabled and also hate crime in general, which I've experienced a bit of this myself. Anyway, I just want to start by saying a little quote. We are not born hating, we are taught it. I think this is a very true statement because we are not born when we first come into this world. We're not born to hate. We are taught it either by the circles we move in. Sometimes, unfortunately, by parents, and also some people. I think by the mainstream media. I think some people believe everything they read. Unfortunately, you know the two main offenders. I don't need to say their names. But I just want to give you some figures as well. Hate crime in the USA since Trump has come into office against the BAME community has gone up to 97%. You think about that figure, that's 97% is a very high. It's really that's really bad. It says a lot about Trump though, obviously. Last year in London, 64,000 hate crimes were reported. And that's the thing. If you experience hate crime, make sure you report it. You want to get it on record. Make sure that it is down because we need these figures and it needs to be out there. There's 15,000 reported hate crimes in the Wiltshire Constabulary. Since Brexit, Islamophobia has gone up 78%. 78%. That's Brexit. What can I say about that? Hate crime against disabled people since 2010, since the coalition government come in, has doubled. It's doubled as well. It's just terrible. It's not right. Just what we need to do, we need to build bridges in diverse sections of the community. We're a multiracial country. We need to build bridges. We need to talk to people more. We need to all come together. I mean, the disabled, when I say there's hate crimes against disabled, I've experienced it myself on a protest. We were closing a road. A guy come up to me. He says, "You're not disabled," and grabbed the banner. I've of course gone to grab it off him. Then he's retreated. All of a sudden I get grabbed from behind. I pushed off. I didn't know who it was. It was a policeman. Luckily I didn't get arrested. I mean, but that's this one incident. Paula Peters, I spend a lot of time with Paula. We see it all the time on buses. Paula uses a trilator. People don't seem to see it as because on buses it says wheelchair. There's spaces for wheelchairs. They're always full of people with trolleys or prams. These people are meant to fold. The bus drivers are meant to tell them to fold up their prams to let the disabled person. It's actually law. They have priority, but that never happens. I've watched Paula have to let two buses. I was there. Let two buses go because the driver wouldn't let us on because of prams, but he wouldn't tell them to fold them up. It's just, well, that is actually law. I know it would cause. They need to make the buses. They need to think about when they're doing things like this. Make the buses bigger. The new trains. They're much. The ones they've rolled out now. They've got loads of room. There's much room. They could make they could design them. Sure, they could design them better so everyone can get on. So there's not always friction all the time. It's just stupid. In last year, I was opposing Britain First. They come to Bromley. Jada Franson and Paul Golding had to sign on, and so a lot of us turned up to oppose them. Just look at my Twitter feed. You have a look. There's a picture on there, and there's 20 police. I think there's about 20, maybe 15, 20 police all lined up. That was for us. They were kettling us in. Britain First. They could do whatever they wanted. They were Nazis. They were doing Nazi salutes. Apparently the police didn't see it. but we were treated like we're in the wrong when we were opposing. We were opposing these people. We've got to fight them all the time. We've got to stop them. I just don't know. There's a new thing, Football Lads Alliance. That's got a lot of there's a lot of racism in that. There's a lot of some of the speakers they've had are really terrible. It's really bad. That is a thing that does need to be watched. It's just I just don't get it. Back on the Islamophobia against Muslims, saying like they were the first when Grenfell happened. Muslims were the first people to come out to help. When they were worshipping somewhere, and that car drove into them, they actually protected that person because people wanted to get to him when he done it. But the Muslims that they protected him. That shows you that's the true religion. That's the religion of peace. Another thing where vilified in one of the mainstream media papers the other day, there was happy pills. The nation have happy pills. They're not happy pills. At night when I take my tablets, I don't say woohoo happy. I'm going to be happy now. Happy pills. Yeah, I love popping these pills every night. It's not like that. I really don't. They don't make you happy. They just try and get you through a day, but sometimes that doesn't even work. Some nights I don't sleep. I don't really sleep at all. I find it hard to sleep. I mean, lately I've been having really vivid and terrible dreams. It's been getting really bad. But people have said when I do come off here, sometimes I do stop the tablets. They do notice a difference, but I don't myself. But they're not happy pills. They're not. They don't make you happy. We're not a nation of happy pills. We don't want to be like this. It's just, but all the hate at the moment, we've got to fight it all we can. It's got to be. We've all got to come together. But anyway, I just want to say thank you. Yesterday, the video I put up, it's on Facebook. It's had over 2,600 views. I just want to say it's really good, not just for me, for Deepak. I've had a lot of good response. People have been sharing it. I've not had no negativity as of yet. I'm waiting for it, but that's if you put yourself out there, you're going to get that. But anyway, I just want to say take care, everyone. Solidarity to you all. Take care of each other and just be good to each other. Yeah. All right. Take care of yourselves. Bye.